Oh, look at that. It's the beautiful steak. I've got my asparagus in my bonus veggie tray. You can make dinner time so quick, so fast, so easy, so perfect every single time. The flavors we love, the foods we adore. And by the way, this is more than just a one-trick pony. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-in-1. We're gonna grill, air fry, roast, bake, and even dehydrate, and have every color under the sun. Would you like the best-selling stainless steel down front? This will look mighty fine in your kitchen, that is for sure. Maybe you would prefer a clean white. I have 150 in white left. So that is about to sell out if you want the white. Next to the white, we have that gorgeous black, which is available as well. Fewer than 900 if you want the black. Next to the black, I have a navy, another exclusive to HSN. Next to the navy, I have a cinnamon, which is rich and deep and beautiful. Only 300 of those. And down front, I have that lipstick red, the classic red available. We're going to include today the 5 stainless steel kebab skewers valued at $10 and the veggie tray valued at $20. Can I just come around front for a second? Because this graphic that you're seeing is so important. This graphic shows that the price, if purchased separately, is $229. But today on HSN, the price is the lowest it has ever been. We are not at 199, 189, 79, 69, 59, 49. We are a mind-blowing $119.99. Well, with that being the case, we've sold thousands. Everybody's woken up this morning, looked at the TV screen, wiped their eyes and said, wait, the Ninja Foodi, the one I've seen on the commercials, on TV, in magazines, on morning shows, is $119.99. It is. And it's selling out. Come on, let's get this done. I have another surprise for you. I am not alone. Is it a mirage? Am I seeing things? Is this the legend, Carrie Miletto, next to me?
It is!
Carrie, it's so good to see you. I'm so happy that you are here.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you very much.
Carrie, you are here with the Ninja Foodi, a product that everybody loves.
Yes. It is a product that everyone should love it because it's a true 5-in-1. So you're not just getting an amazing grill, but you're also getting a air fryer. You're also getting an ability to bake and roast. You're also getting the ability to dehydrate. So it's just loaded with different options, and it's gonna take all those things and put one machine on your counter. And let's check this out, okay? We have got a perfectly cooked medium steak here that I did in 10 minutes inside the Ninja Foodi grill. And why that's awesome? How about those days when you got home late, you got stuck in traffic, or you just didn't really think about dinner? What do? We throw in a pizza, we throw in something that may not be so great, and we go, I just don't have the time, whatever, you know, frozen meals, something like that. But now with your Ninja Foodi, you can prepare yourself a beautiful steak dinner in just a matter of 10 minutes, and the asparagus to go alongside of it because you've got your veggie tray to pop that in. So how about that for your 10-minute dinner instead of, you know, I don't know, those things we talk ourselves into and then feel really terrible about afterwards, right? So this is what it's all about. And we're gonna go through so many really great foods and so many really great ideas with this. But just like you said, this is very special. This is an incredible, incredible offer. I have the authority to say it is true. This is the day. If you've seen these, because, you know, Ninja's been here for several years now. You know the quality, you know how great they are. But, you know, it all comes down to the technology.
Yes.
And so what's actually going on here is that cyclone heating technology, cyclonic, and it's taking that air and it's moving it around in those grill grates and giving you that perfect sear, char. It's going to cook with that perfect temperature and that even heating, but again, 5-in-1.
So I was saying to Kerry earlier before the show that we have the Ninja Foodi at home. It's what we use, I would say 5 out of 7 days a week. We use it for everything. We use it as an air fryer, oh my gosh, all the time. We use it to grill our salmon and our steak, our burgers, and it tastes perfect every time. You know, Kerry and I will talk all night long about the outdoor grill and the flare-ups and the mess and the bugs and the price of gas or propane. None of that is needed because of the technology that's built inside here that gives you those flavors inside. Kerry, obviously you've been doing this all day long and you've seen this.
Yes.
I knew this was going to be big, but it's even bigger than I anticipated. If you are on hold, go to hsn.com. It's going to be your fastest way in. We are selling out of, if you come with me over this way a second, we're gonna sell out of several colors in this airing. The white nearly gone. I started with 1,200. I have less than 100 now to go around. What was the others? Please, Brian. The red down front, holding on by a thread. Holding on by a thread. And then the cinnamon as well. That's going really quickly as well. If you've always been tempted to try a Ninja Foodi, make tonight your night to give it a go. The thing is, as Kerry's gonna show us, Kerry, nothing about this is hard. Sometimes we see demonstrations on TV and you think, I'll never be able to get those results. You can.
Exactly, and Ninja's all about that. So it's not even just giving you an incredible unit, which this is, but it's also supporting you once you get it home. So we love seeing your reviews. We love seeing the things that you're doing with it. Continue to do that. But we send you home with an incredible color 15 recipe booklet. But we're also gonna have, there's the extra cookbook, I think, that you can get, the 75 recipes. Highly recommend, right? Because that's gonna give you then, if you add that to the 15, you're close to 100 recipes of things you can try. And there's some really great things. And you know why I love color? Because I go, ooh, this is how it's supposed to look like, right? And then you follow how easy it is. We break it down for you for this machine. You are going to feel like you are a grill master. You're gonna feel like you are air frying like a pro. And it's all because we're gonna really just guide you and support you all the way through. And then you'll start doing your own little recipes as you go along. But let's load up these steaks. I wanted to kind of show you how easy this is. So it says add food at the front. I'm gonna open it up because that means it's gone through its preheat process. Now I'm gonna explain how the front panel works and how everything goes, but hear that sizzle? Yeah. Right as soon as we put it in there, it's already starting to sear. I'm gonna load my veggie tray right inside. I could put the mushrooms and the onions right in with the steak if I wanted to, but I've already been thinking about ideas about that veggie tray all day, because I wanna do like a shrimp scampi, or like some scallops, or you can just do some Brussels sprouts in there with a little bacon. The nice part is you can separate it, you can put it together. Because of the way our grill grate is, it's not gonna fall through like it does with your with your regular grill when you go, what happened to my asparagus? It's gone. That's not gonna happen here. But notice it start counting down right away. So as soon as I close the lid, it's counting down for that 10 minutes. So I can come back at about halfway through. If I wanna get the sear on both sides, I'm gonna flip that steak. If I'm not concerned about a sear on both sides, I just want it on the bottom, I don't even have to flip the steak. So that I love. It's gonna do the work for me. I'm hands-free, I'm working on other things, I'm spending time with my company, whatever it is. That's the beauty of the Ninja Foodi Grill.
It's telling you when to add the food, it's telling you when it's warm enough, it's allowing you to choose whatever function you want. And that's why over 1,400 people have said, I'm gonna get this today. Brand new folks joining HSN for the first time. This is a bit of a different presentation for a few reasons. First of all, it's the first time Kerry is back in the studio for 2 years. We're excited about that. But it is an opportunity to get a price that is, and listen carefully when I say this, lower and better than Black Friday. The pricing that you are seeing is so discounted. That's why everybody's saying yes. Same machine, just lower price. What's next, Carrie?
Okay, wings like you've never had them before. So here we're gonna take that air fryer basket out, right? So I'm just gonna close this. Before I do, actually, take a peek down here and look at all the grease that fell out of those chicken wings. That is grease that is not in your chicken wings. It's up to 70% less fats when you're air frying. That's why we love air frying, by the way. But if you have a separate air fryer and you have a grill and you're doing your oven for your baking and your roasting, let's see if I get all of these chicken wings to actually stay on the plate this time all day long. It's a lot of chicken wings,
Feed an army with that.
Whoa, look at all that. Okay, perfect. So look at how crispy, how brown to perfection. We're gonna go ahead and put some of our sauce on top. I can feed an army with these wings, so all your different plans that you have throughout the summer, maybe we're starting to have people over, I know I am, and it's really exciting. And so we can make sure that we can do wings for a few, or we can do wings for many. And I love that they come out perfect. Again, all I'm doing is I'm air crisping. We call it air crisping, which is equivalent to air frying. And I place them in there and for about 20 minutes. And that's it. They come out, I'm done, I serve hands-free. And that's what I think is really great about this, that you're taking, again, several different ways of cooking and placing it in one machine that has a pretty nice small footprint, really. And that enables you to be able to do more, to have more space, and to know that you can get those consistent results every single time. I want to show you the panel on this, and we're going to preheat this for our fries.
Please.
Which is something that potentially you use this a lot for. So let's go over here to this panel. Notice that there's only a few buttons. We like to keep it simple for you. When I press my power button, it illuminates completely. So that's going to then activate everything here. So you see that you have your air crisp. You see that you have your dehydrate. We have our roasting and our baking down here. But I am going to go ahead, and our grilling's over here. Let's talk about grilling. And then you see all the fires? That's the temperature. So it goes from 400 to 510, which is max, right? So we were gonna grill, we would pick that, but I am gonna do fries, so I wanna hit air crisp. When I do that, it's gonna tell me my temperature. I can adjust my temperature, and I can adjust my time. So if I did wanna change that temperature, I could do that, but all I wanna do is I wanna take my time, because 20 is where it starts.
Yep.
I'm gonna take my fries down to 16, and then I'm just gonna press start. When I do that, you hear that happy noise.
Yep.
I love the happy noise.
You did the happy noise earlier.
Okay, so then when you hear that, you know, oh, it's time to get going, and inside, this is gonna start heating up. And real quick before it does that, I'm actually gonna take this pan out. If you do like batch cooking and you're like, say you're gonna do a few rounds of wings, I would get rid of your oil in between, like if you're doing a couple. And that's because oil is the thing that heats up, right? And that's the thing that could smoke. But what's nice about this grill is you are having virtually no smoke. If you're doing things like burgers or something that are very fatty and could, you know, potentially create a little bit of smoke, then what you're gonna wanna do is put a little bit of water down in that drip tray there. And what that's gonna do is when the fat does hit down that would cause the smoke, it's gonna eliminate that. Wanna know where that tip is? That's on your quick start guide. So I love talking about this because remember how I told you Ninja's gonna support you and really help you? Because it's nice to get home really cool appliances, but if you don't have help when you get it home, it just kind of sits there and you're like, you get intimidated, I don't know what to do.
Absolutely.
So this is gonna break it down for you. It's gonna tell you about the warm-up time, and then inside it's going to tell you, I love this, the grilling cheat sheet.
Yes.
And with pictures. Thank you for pictures, Ninja. Okay, so that's gonna tell me if I wanna do chicken, if I wanna do hot dogs, if I wanna do vegetables, and on the back, that tip I just gave you, it's right there. There's tips and tricks. So the tips and tricks I think is really great because we don't want you to have this for a long time to figure it out. We're gonna tell you right off the gate. And above those recipes that you're getting if you get the cookbook or what we're giving you, we also have Ninja Kitchen. So if you go to ninjakitchen.com, you can get hundreds, if not thousands, more recipes that are made for this machine.
This is, incidentally, the cookbook is coming in at less than $18, and that's why we've sold the majority of them out today. If you'd like to order yours, it's available for purchase. We have this very cookbook at home, and we got it exactly when we got the Foodi, just because it helped give you a jump start, to Carrie's point. You get so inspired by what's in here. I don't want to take anything away from these demonstrations because we've waited 2 years to have Kerry back in the studio and to smell the aroma of amazing foods wafting through the studios. But folks, there is something that's so blatantly apparent. This is not normal. This is a better than Black Friday price. I bought mine, it was $200 and worth every penny. We're at $119, and we're going to include in the veggie tray, and we're going to include the 5 kebab skewers. So you're getting a mega deal. I want you to Google it. I want you to search it. You're not going to find anybody at where we are at. Now, like on Black Friday, the deal is that once we're sold out, we're sold out. Is it back tomorrow at the same price? No. Is it back next month at the same price? Will we have this again later in the year at this price? No. This will never return at this price. This is your last chance. Stainless steel, Houston, we have a problem. This is the #1 most popular choice, and we're now 50% sold out. Stainless steel, #1 choice in America. White, they're telling me to stop talking about the white because it's nearly sold out, so I'll simply stop talking about it. Black is available. This is the color we have at home. Gorgeous, simple, sleek, about 2/3 of that quantity gone. This is that navy blue exclusive to HSN. Over half of that quantity now reserved. Here is that beautiful, deeper, darker cinnamon color that everybody's been raving about. That's nearly gone, and so is the classic red, which is a little brighter as well. I started with 1,900 in the red. I have fewer than 300 to go around. When we say 5-in-1 grill, air fry, dehydrate, roast, bake, we're saying one machine that does all those things. Every food, breakfast, lunch, or dessert that you see on that immaculate table has been cooked inside your Ninja Foodi. And that's the thing, right, Carrie?
Yeah.
All the things that we've got too many things. We want to simplify a little bit. Give me one that does everything.
Oh yeah, and that's, you know, because versatility is Ninja and versatility goes together.
Yes.
We have totally like revolutionized the entire kitchen industry by giving you machines, because in the past you'd be like, oh, if it does several things, it can't do all those things so well. Try to say that to Ninja. We've gone, nope, we're gonna make it amazing, and we're gonna take that, all those things that you need in your kitchen, and we're gonna give it to you in one simple unit. And so what's nice about this, you just saw me put the steak in a moment ago.
Yes.
Okay, so let's look at both sides of the steak, because I flipped it halfway through. I've got sear marks on both sides.
Restaurant quality.
Okay, I should let this sit for about 5 minutes to let it really just get perfect, but you know what? Let's check it out. Boom, okay? As I cut through here, another beautiful medium steak, done perfectly. And you want medium rare, you let it go a little less time.
Yeah.
You want it, it's just like when you're working with a regular grill, except you're not outside. You're not sweating.
No.
No bugs.
No.
No weather.
No.
Inclement weather means nothing to you. You are going to make your yummy foods whenever you want it. And then look at how fun and how charred our mushrooms and our onions. That looks like it came off the real grill outside with the coal.
For sure.
So I love cooking with this Foodi. It really inspires you. It really gets you excited to get out there and try new things. And you know that everything's gonna come out like perfect every single time. And there's gonna be some of your recipes that you're just gonna like work with and learn about and kind of, you know, oh, okay, maybe if I do this for 15 minutes, that's how I like it.
Yeah.
And so the cheat sheet's great to get you started. I'm kind of working in a place now that I've had it for long enough that I'm kind of veering off.
Right.
And I'm kind of like, well, let me try this instead of that. And that sort of thing. So I want to show you what happens when you do have to cook for capacity though.
Oh boy.
So yeah, so here is our pork roast. This is a 5-pound pork roast.
It's a beauty.
Let me get in there. Okay, so that is not the only thing that's in there, so that, I gotta get this out now, okay. So to show you even just all the vegetables that are inside on top of that, this is a great capacity. You're getting a 6-quart baking tray there.
Yep.
So imagine all the big meals, you know, that you have to do for when a whole bunch of families there. A pork roast is tough because if it's cooked too much, it'll dry out, right?
Sure.
So the juices on this are absolutely superb, right from the top all the way through, but you've got that nice crisp on top. So that air crisp that we're talking about. And that is what sets apart a perfectly made pork roast from one that is dried out or ruined. And listen, meat is too expensive right now to take chances. So knowing that you have your Foodi grill and you can do something like this, you know, or a big beef roast or anything like that, I'm gonna pop this over here because we're not done yet. We did this, but remember, because of that 6-quart capacity there with that tray, I'm gonna be able to now do, let's move him over just like that, all my vegetables as well. So let me grab is my spatula over here?
Spatula.
That's all right, I'll grab this, we got it. I make do. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pop out all my vegetables. So these are all my root vegetables. This is a way to make a meal kind of elevated, right? Yeah. And that's what we're all about. We want you to feel confident in the kitchen. We want you to be able to feel like you can be inspired and you can have like new ideas of things you're going to do. I'm gonna be doing this for about another 3 minutes because that's how many vegetables I have in here. So a 5-pound roast, tons of root vegetables.
This could take a while.
This could take a minute. Imagine you had this for Easter. Imagine you have this for Father's Day or Mother's Day when a nice Sunday, you know, lunch you're having everyone over. This is perfect.
Well, I'm thrilled that so many people are saying yes. How could you say no? The reputation precedes it. We know Ninja's #1. We know Ninja is the #1 small home appliance company in the United States 2 years in a row. We know that the buzz, the excitement around Ninja is all true and all real. Life-changing, game-changing, once-in-a-blue-moon appliance. The difference between you today and anybody else today is that you're getting it for a fraction of the cost. Instead of $230, we're at $119 and free shipping and handling and flex pay available. People are asking, and these are very fair questions. Is this brand new or is it refurbished? I get it. At this price, you would think it was. It is sealed in the box, brand new. You'll be the first to own it. If you try it and you don't love the way the steak tastes, you don't love the way the mozzarella sticks come out, you don't love the way that you cook the pork tenderloin, you can return it for a full refund of the purchase price, but this opportunity is expiring. They did just tell me, Kerry, the number now is 12,170.
Okay.
We are about to sell out of 3 colors. And if you want the white, I mean, we're about to remove it from the set, that's for sure. But I'm just gonna quickly run over.
Yep.
The problem that we're seeing is this. It's this color. It's this color, the stainless steel. I know I'm limited in the others, but it's this color. Most of America is buying the stainless steel. And I'm just conscious, because even when it's a better than Black Friday price, I don't want you ordering second best. I do not want you to have to pick your second choice. I want you to get the first choice. I have the stainless available, but it is running out rapidly. More people are ordering that color than any other. As a bonus, you get the 5 kebab skewers, and you're gonna get the veggie tray as well. So there's a lot of bonuses coming in.
Right.
Last thing I'll say, that cookbook is worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
There's so much carry in here. And again, some cookbooks are hard to understand.
Yes.
This is easy.
Super easy, okay? Because this was created by Ninja for this machine. So you know that we want, again, we want to inspire you. We want to get you excited in the kitchen. We want you having fun in the kitchen. So I love that for me, I love pictures because I go, what is this supposed to look like?
Yes, yes,
Because I feel like I'm on this mystery ride, you know? Like, oh, am I doing this right? Does this look right? When you have pictures, you go, yes, I did it, okay? And then you feel really good about yourself. So I want to make a little breakdown of this panel because we didn't really get to talk about the panel a lot. So let's do that one more time as we preheat this for our arancini. So the panel is super easy. So easy to use, easy to clean.
Yes.
Those are the 2 things that they must be present for me to get an appliance,
right.
Okay? So this has both. So we're gonna turn it on. As soon as we put the on button, you see it illuminate, right? Our arancini, we want to air fry, so we're gonna hit air crisp. When we do that, my degrees are now, flashing. So now if I wanted to change it, I could, but 390 is exactly where I wanna be. So over here, I'm gonna, oh, actually I did my temperature come over here, Carrie. I'm coming from the backwards position. Okay, so we wanna go down to 8 minutes because it starts at 20 and my arancini is only gonna need about 8, right? So I'm gonna pop that in, and then all you do is press start. Notice how it says pre, and then it has these little bars, okay? So from cold, it's gonna take approximately 8 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're batch cooking and it's already warmed up, it'll go a little faster. But the nice part is, it's doing it for me. I can go chop, prep, do something else that I'm doing in the kitchen, and it's gonna make that noise, do-do-do, when it's ready, and it's gonna say add food. So we're gonna come back and add our arancini. For now, we're gonna move on and come take a peek over here at what's going on in this one. And it's all big surprises for Adam today, because he gets to experience now.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Watch out. Okay, so here's what's great about this.
Yeah.
This is a cut of meat, right? These thighs that are not expensive.
Yeah.
But you know what? You can take these to a whole nother level and get restaurant style quality in your home because you have the Ninja Foodi grill.
Right.
So I'm taking these out. Look at the char on those
Yes.
first off. Let's examine that, because that is something you cannot fake, okay? That is something that you will get, and it has to do, again, with that cyclonic heating technology that's working to go all the way around your food with that high heat. And when that's happening, that's, because sometimes we have chicken on a grill, it looks like it's done on the outside, but then you get in there and you go, oh, I gotta throw it back on.
Yep.
Okay, and you're messing around and you're looming over it. Here, that cyclonic heating technology is going to do the work for you. The grates are actually designed on purpose in the shape that they're designed to really get that food perfect. Crisp on the outside, moist and juicy on the inside, and then you are only coming back for when it's finished. You are then taking your food and just doing your toppings, and this looks like something I would pay $45 to $50 for at a restaurant.
Yeah.
And I might say, well, they're thighs. I could have got that for a good deal, right? But that's because they did the work of cooking it up for you in a beautiful way. Your Ninja Foodi now becomes your helper in the kitchen to help you elevate your cooking.
Yes.
And surprise your spouse, surprise your guests, surprise your kids with all the different cool things you're making.
Every day of the week and twice on Sunday if you want. I mean, that's the joy of this. You think of how long it takes for your oven to warm up, right? You think about the outdoor grill, and as Kerry said, bugs and mosquitoes and flare-ups and mess and propane and gas. Those flavors inside any day of the week. Summer, winter, spring, or fall, it doesn't matter. It's easy for me to talk about this because we have it, we've got it, we use it, we love it. It's there on the countertop. We use this, I would say, at least 5 out of 7 days. So do I think you'll love it? No, I don't. I think you will absolutely love it. I think you'll fall head over heels in love with it. Ninja have created a phenomenon and a monster, if you will, because everything else pales in comparison to what this machine can do. Give me a true multifunction. I want to be able to roast and grill and dehydrate and bake and air fry. This is, you know, this is your new air fryer, right? You'd spend $190, $150 on just an air fryer. How much do you spend on a grill? How much do you spend on a dehydrator? This does all of the above and then some, and it's on 5 flex pay. So why? What's the catch? Why are we selling it so low? Why? You want the truth? The truth is because it's our first day back with a guest in the studio in 2 years. Carrie Miletto is here, the voice of Ninja. And we wanted to make sure that everybody had a treat, which is why the team decided to slice that price so low that everybody went crazy. With that being said, we're halfway through the presentation. The stainless steel is so close now to being the majority sold out. Carrie, it's exciting to get something new at home. Switch things up a bit.
Oh my gosh, and not just switch things up, but get like the cream of the crop of what you could put on your counter. And I've said this all day. Do you ever know when there's those things you're not real sure whether you should get it or not, and then you get it and you go, whoa, how did I live without this? You know, and I've said that over the years, over a few things. This is one of those things. And the fact that you can get it at what you're getting it at, it is incredible. So I want to kind of go back over some of the foods we've made already. We're going to make double the amount of food in just the time that we're here. So let's start off over here with our corn elote. So if you ever had like Indian street corn, like they do that all the time. So this is like that street corn or Mexican street corn. They do it a lot of different ethnic ways. But you can make this. This is in the Ninja kitchen recipes, okay, so you can make your own corn, so grilled corn from indoors. Perfect. Your steaks, we made those perfectly made medium steaks in our asparagus, and we did 2 steaks already while we were here. Those perfectly done chicken wings that we did not have to fry in oil. So that is an incredible thing because that's why we love air frying. 70% less fats when we do that. And so we know that we can put some things back in our life that we had to kind of give up because we couldn't be having that oil fried food. We did a 5-pound pork roast with all of our vegetables, and that is just an incredible like capacity story because whether it's your different types of roasts, whether you just want to do a family of 4, a full meal, this really has the capacity to do that for you. We didn't talk about these yet.
What are those?
Air fried donuts. So you just take biscuit dough, you cut a hole in the middle, and you air fry them for 8 minutes.
Wow.
And they're gonna, and then of course have fun decorating them. You know, that's where you can get creative and maybe you get your kids or your grandkids involved or the big kids involved. If, you know, sometimes I invite my friends over, we have some wine and we decorate cookies and things.
Why not?
So why not? Why not? Okay, so you can do that. So it's a good time. And then over here, I think you guys got a shot of this already, but we didn't talk about it already. But this is our maple candied bacon, and that is a Ninja recipe as well. If you're a bacon aficionado, you have got to get this to make your bacon. It's gonna change your world for sure. Let's double check here as we're going. I don't know if they're done yet, but this is, oh, they're getting close. This is my arancini. I'm Italian, so arancini is something that us Italians love, and it's just a rice cheese filled puff, basically.
A rice cheese filled, because I'm from England, so I don't know these things.
You're
so
like,
is it nice? Can I try it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give this, you're gonna try this. We're gonna give it just an extra minute. I think we're about a minute or so away, so I wanna get them, but notice how they're perfectly browned. I did flip them over a little bit, but you don't have to, and that's what we love about this because of that technology. Let's see if this one's heated up yet, because it's almost there. So see how so what happens when it starts, the little lines are here, and then as it's heating up, it starts cutting over, so you can tell when you're close.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna hear this in just a moment. It's gonna go add food, do-do-do, and we go, okay, time to add it. And what I'm gonna add here is our pears. So we're actually gonna grill we put some brown sugar on our pears, so they're gonna caramelize gorgeous. And then we're gonna serve them over our grilled pound cake. Because by the way, buy a pound cake already done if you don't even wanna bake it. And just grill it in here. Put some whipped cream and mint.
Nobody knows.
Nobody. Look how gourmet that looks even just before I put the pears on top.
It does.
But when I put the pears on top, oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Just so you know, cleanup is always a breeze with the Ninja. I mean, literally a breeze with the extraordinary next generation non-stick coatings that they have. You cannot beat it. Everything's easy to use. Kerry's explaining it, but it tells you it's preheating. It says add food now. I mean, it guides you along. It holds your hand every single step of the way, and it's fast. You think about it, sometimes when a machine does so many things, it's easy for it not to all kind of sink in, but an air fryer, okay, foods I love without all the oil, all the fat, all the calories, like French fries, like mozzarella sticks, like onion rings, a grill, steaks and pork and chicken, and use the skewers, the kebab skewers that you're receiving as well. And that's gonna be awesome. We're gonna do our veggies because we're including the veggie tray. And you wanna do, let's say, bake. That's why we're making some sweet treats as well. Maybe you wanna dehydrate. You start adding up all of that together and you get some idea as to why we've now sold, wait for it, 12,500. $230 is what you would expect to pay. We're at 119. Obviously, everybody sees that this is not normal. It is officially, and this isn't just a marketing statement, it is better than Black Friday. We are significantly lower than this even was on Black Friday, not just here, I mean anywhere in the United States. From what we know, $119.99 is the lowest price it's ever been. If you want the Ninja Foodi Cookbook, I am now under 2,000 of these before it's completely sold out. In fact, it's 1,800 now. How many sold, Brian? Over 4,000 have been sold for the day. It's $17 and change, but it's so good because it lays everything out easily and simply. Nice larger writing, nice big beautiful colors. I'm gonna quickly run this way real fast, and then we've got to get back to more demos with Kerry. Red nearly gone, cinnamon nearly gone, ignoring those. Blue nearly gone. Black, I'm okay. White nearly gone. Stainless, the #1 seller across the country. If that's the color you want, please know that your neighbors are ordering the same color. Majority of the calls that we're receiving, and we have close to 1,000 people ordering, are ordering that color. Again, it doesn't matter that it's discounted so significantly, I still want you to get the first choice. Kerry, what's next?
Yes, okay, so it beeped while you were over there. So our fries just finished. So these were the fries I loaded only about 15 minutes ago. And what's great about this, again, if you want to get that perfect crispy fry, you usually, deep frying, you know, you go to certain restaurants and you know they're deep fried them, and they come out super, super crispy. Here's what's nice. I'm going to take one for the team because this is hot. But you can break these apart. Nice and crispy on the outside, totally moist and delicious on the inside. I'm gonna put a little ketchup on here, but this is 2 pounds of fries. I mean, 2 pounds of fries. So when you need it, you have the capacity. If it's just you by yourself, you can load exactly what you want. Because of the size of the inside of it, it heats up quickly, right?
Yeah.
So no matter what, you've got your 8 minutes or less. And what's great about that is you can knock out something really fast for one, or really fast for 4 or 5, or in case of our pork roast, like I think we could almost feed like 6, 7 people.
The whole
off of that.
studio crew
I know,
could be
right?
full.
So let's load in our peaches, or our pears, I'm sorry. So yeah, try one of those guys. This says add food, so we came over and said, okay, it beeped at us and said do. So here we are. We're gonna add our pears I put them face down. If I wanted to come back and turn them around, remember, if I want my grill marks on both sides, I can. I'm most concerned about getting them at the bottom. That brown sugar is gonna caramelize and it's gonna create those sear marks all over those pears, and it's also gonna create like almost a dessert without adding anything else to it. But of course, we are going to add something else to it because, of course.
More is more and less is a bore, as Iris always still says.
Oh, that's great.
24 minutes left, should I say, before we are done with this presentation. I'd love for you to get yours. Just knowing how well it works, how easy it is, and how much enjoyment you'll get from it. Yes, you'll eat better. Yes, you can eat healthier, but you'll eat faster and you'll eat more flavorful food because of how the Ninja Foodi does it. That's why it's been the feature of so many reports and TV and magazines and editors' picks and seals of approval and top 10 lists and gift lists. And let's think wedding gifts or Mother's Day or Father's Day. Let's think about birthday, dare I say Christmas. Remember, this is never coming back at this price. never coming back at this price. It's not like you'll be able to tune in November and get it. This is your only chance. And by the way, the price will go up at midnight tonight if there's any left, although I don't think there's much fear of that. $119.99, 5 flex pay, free shipping and handling to ship it direct to your door. We've got things beeping at us. We are cooking up a storm. What do we got?
Okay, so the arancini, because we had to finish the arancini. Okay, oh yeah. Okay, we're cooking with grease here. Okay, hang on.
I'm excited.
Here we go. Okay, so arancini, remember, it's cheese and rice in there, right?
Okay.
Watch out. Okay, so you can do macaroni and cheese balls. You could do your potato skins, your mozzarella sticks, all those sort of things. But notice it's cooked beautifully, right, all the way around. And I'm gonna, here we go. Here we go. So here's what it's all about. Wait for it.
Oh.
Did you?
It's a slice of heaven right there.
Look what's happening. Let me get another one. Hang on. Okay, so this, and if I let it sit for a minute, it's gonna harden up on the outside even just a little bit more, but that is heaven right there. So an arancini is delicious. And this is a recipe, this is something that's super easy that you're gonna make with your foodie. And it's stuff that you would say, oh my gosh, that seems like it would be so expensive. That seems like it would be so hard. It's not, because if you have the right appliances and you have the right things in the kitchen, it's easy. That's what any chef will tell you. And yeah, isn't that awesome?
Oh, I love it.
It's a comfort food. It definitely is. So it's like, you know, if you had a hard day making arancini and you're gonna be like, everything's fine.
Where's the recipe for this, Carrie?
So, yeah, so arancini, I mean, you can look them up online, but I'm trying to think, I think they are, again, ninjakitchen.com is gonna have so many recipes for you to choose from. So yes, you may find that in there. I'm trying to remember where everything comes from. But you know, you're gonna start going through the recipes and you're gonna be, yes, this is great, that's great, they're all great. And so, you'll zone in on the ones that are your favorites, and then you may do your own deviations on certain recipes as you go. Okay, so I put in, let me check on the pears here.
I'm gonna need a to-go box over here. This is unbelievable.
Okay, now do you see how much food we're making right now? I mean, okay, so these are gonna be just a few more moments. I just checked on them. I like how they're browning on the outside. They're starting to caramelize at the bottom, which means those the grill marks are gonna start happening, that searing. So we're gonna come back to that. I think you just found your
Don't mind me.
snack.
You keep going, Carrie.
Okay.
This is why it's good to have the guests back in the studio. I can just stand here and eat.
You just hang out over there. We'll come back over here. You saw me actually put out my lamb kofta, so I was using the skewers that you're getting. And this is kind of a meal that you go, oh, I have to go to the Greek restaurant to get this, or the Middle Eastern restaurant to get this. Lamb kofta is super easy to make, and because you have the skewers, it's gonna help you. So all it is ground lamb. You have minced parsley and garlic, and you're gonna kind of form those, okay? And then you just cook them in your grill for just a few minutes, like 8 minutes, and you're done. Now this is heated up for me so I can do my shrimp skewers. You wanna talk about fast. These are gonna be done in about like 5 minutes.
Right.
And they're gonna be the most amazing shrimp because it's gonna lock in all the flavors in the shrimp, right? So normally, if you're doing your shrimp, they either overcook very easily, but here you're going to have really crispy outside, and you're gonna have that really, really delicious inside. So here I'm gonna pop these in. If this is sliding around the plate on me here. Okay, here we go. So once we place that in, you can hear it searing automatically as it goes in there. I'm gonna close this. It said add food. Now it's starting to count down already, so I set my timer there, and then we're working down the clock, and I'm gonna come back, and I will flip those, because those I wanna make sure I kinda get a little bit of searing on either side. I wanna talk about ribs, because this is one of my ideas, by the way. You know, they have those ribs in the store that you can buy, they're already made, like they're already done. And then they kind of are like, okay, but they're not that great. These ones we made from scratch, okay? So these ones, this would be equivalent to sitting on a grill for hours to get that perfect smoke. I can't believe you just ate all of those. If you guys are not here with us and you've been looking at all the things we've been showing you, but you haven't seen this, he is very happy right now.
I cannot eat them fast enough, although everybody's saying I've got to save some. So this is my last one, Carrie, I promise.
We will not be going back to look at the arancinis because they are all gonna be gone. But what's great about that, see how excited he is, and you see how happy that made him? That could be you. So I just want you to think about how you're gonna use this at home and how you're gonna make your family excited and yourself excited. I love cooking beautiful foods. So taking ribs that you buy at the store, placing them in here for about 8 to 10 minutes, char them. Remember the thighs and how they were charred?
Yes.
A rotisserie chicken from your grocery store, place it in here in the air fryer for about 8 to 10 minutes.
Clever.
And it takes it to a whole new level, because usually they kind of, I don't know, they come out a little slimy sometimes. They've been sitting around, whatever. You place them in here, it's amazing. So this even goes to your hamburgers, right? Because, you know, this is the time of year we're gonna be getting outdoors. We wanna have those reasons to have our burgers. These actually have cheese in the inside, so we bake the cheese on the inside of them. And nowadays, you know, I don't know if you're experiencing this where you are. I'm in Atlanta. We have a lot of hamburger joints that are charging like $12, $15 just for the burger.
It's a lot of money.
By itself. You know, let's get back to making our burgers at home. And, you know, the thing is, maybe you kind of got away from that because the weather.
Yeah.
The bugs. Oh, I got to get the grill. Now I got to clean the grill. I got to do all these things. Remember when I said two things were important here? It has to be easy to use and easy to clean. So with this, when I am done, all the insert parts are dishwasher safe. I'm gonna just throw it in the dishwasher, and because of that ceramic nonstick coating that's on them, they're gonna come clean. I could even wipe them down, I mean, really, with a sponge if I wanted to keep going fast. But, you know, they clean up so easily, and I'm trying to get all these little I did my pickled onions for here, because exactly, this burger right now, at some restaurant is gonna be $15 just for the burger by itself.
That's like the house special right there.
Yeah.
Beautifully presented, Karen.
Thank you. So let's go back here again and show you how easy it is to start this up, right? So remember the panel, you turn it on, it illuminates. I wanna make some more burgers another round, so I'm gonna grill. So when I grill and I press over here, my little fires move, right? So I start at 400 and then I go to 450, and I'm gonna go max on these, okay, right? So I'm gonna hit that and I'm gonna hit start. And then it's gonna do that noise again. It says, okay, I'm preheating, and the little lines are gonna move across, and then it's gonna say add food when it's time to add food, so we'll come back to that in just a minute.
Okay.
I'm just making sure, yes, we got the fries out, everybody's good. The pears. Let's go back to the pears. Yep.
It's a pear emergency.
It's a pear emergency. Come on in. Okay, let's see. Ba-ba-doo. Aha. Okay, let's check out these pears. So,
oh, Lordy.
I mean, you can see the, hey, get back
one that
over
got
here.
away.
Get back over here, buddy. Okay, so here, we're gonna pop him down. So we have this beautifully, like caramelized pears, because all we did was put a little brown sugar. We let them sit on the brown sugar. We place them over the pound cakes, and then I'm gonna come in here with my caramel sauce.
Of course you are.
Because we're gonna be a little extra. I know, like when I was with Leslie last night, we were doing the pears, and she said, oh, this is kind of like a really healthy choice. And I said, I'm about to ruin the healthy choice right now.
It's not finished yet.
You could stop there if you wanted to, by all means. But you can also, I would say, sometimes having the indulgence is great because you've earned it. You've had a rough week, you've had a rough day, but at least it's something you've made from scratch. You know what your ingredients are. Like my husband's gluten-free, so if I was making the pound cake, I would make it gluten-free. And you can control a lot of things that help make it great for you. But you don't deny yourself everything because you're doing no oil in your fries, because you're doing some shrimp skewers sometimes, or some, you know, things that you've made. You can kind of edge in some of those indulgences, and you should. And that's what this enables you to do as well.
I mean, enough fun and games, folks. I could just stand here and eat all night long because everything is delicious and Kerry is amazing. But time is up. Come with me over this way. We have 14 minutes left. The hour is coming to a close, and obviously I hope we have wowed you with the amazing things that you will be able to do. We're grilling, we're roasting, we're baking, we're dehydrating, we're air frying. This looks familiar because you've seen it on TV. Commercials, adverts everywhere. Celebrities tweeting about it. Instagram posts by the hundreds. This is the Ninja Foodi. This is the one that's earned the high praise, even on hsn.com. Over 300 reviews making it a customer pick. We've got it in our home, and we use it virtually every single day. This is your turn to get it. The only difference between me and you is that you're getting it at the price that I don't think anybody ever dreamt it would be. This is a $225 or $30 value, nearly. 30, $229.97. We are down by $100. So you can order this today for $119, more than $100, and 99 cents. $119.99 with free shipping, with flex pay, with a 30-day return policy. And you've got to think about it like that. This opportunity is going away. It's better than Black Friday pricing by far. But come the stroke of midnight, it goes back up. Now, if it was up to me, I'd let you have this price always, but we just can't keep afford giving things away, and therefore at midnight they will go back up to regular pricing, which will be $209.99. If you order it tonight with me, you can get it for a flex pay payment. Get it home, try it. If you don't love it, you send it back. and then you get your money back. But you should try this because everybody else is. Whenever you order electronics, we always want to give a mention to HSN Protection Plus. As well, because HSN Protection Plus, we teamed up with Allstate to make sure that all of your electronics are protected with no deductibles. Ask your representative for more. I could tell you we have the white color available, but I'd be fibbing because there's only about a dozen left. I have black available, but very few. Navy available, but very few. Cinnamon available, but very few. Red available, but very few. The reason why they are all holding on, truthfully, is because most people are ordering the stainless. So even though the others are very limited now in quantity, it's because the stainless continues to be the #1 bestseller. If you want the classic stainless, order it immediately. We've got 12 minutes left. I would order it in the next 5 or 6, and that's pushing it, to be honest with you. So if you want the stainless, this is your chance. Every order not only will come at the lowest price we've ever had, better than Black Friday, but we will still include some more things because we love you very much. You're gonna get the 5 stainless steel kebab skewers valued at $10, and you'll get the veggie tray valued at $20. The only other thing was this, which is the cookbook, which we love. We have this cookbook at home. Granted, ours is a little bit worse for wear now, but this is full color, great ideas. We started the day with 6,000 of them. I have fewer than 1,700 left, and the price is only $18. I keep going back to that, Kerry, because it's this combined with the how-to guide and the recipe booklet that you get. This is all you need to make the most of it.
Oh gosh, yes. That's gonna get you started in a great way. And I wanted to talk about that quick start guide and then roll down everything we have and then reveal our last few things. But you know, the quick start guide I love because again, it's gonna break down how easy this is to use. It's gonna talk to you about that preheating. It can't get any easier than a cheat sheet, right? We love a cheat sheet. So this, you get to look and see chicken. This is how long. And it'll tell you whether it's thawed or it's frozen. Because if it's frozen, you do want to give it a few extra minutes, but you can cook from frozen. So imagine all those nights you got home and you said, oh, what are we gonna do? Everything's frozen, no problem. Put it in your Ninja Foodi indoor grill. And then at the back, we have all those tips and tricks for you. And what's gonna happen is something like this. And I hope that we'll just kind of go down the table one more time and show you all the things we've just made in this time together, and we're not done. So the corn elote at the end, again, that yummy, yummy, delicious grilled corn that you could put some toppings on. That recipe is gonna come with. You've got your steaks that we made in 10 minutes. So imagine when you only got 10 minutes, you can have a perfectly restaurant-style steak and some asparagus, or maybe you wanna do broccoli or whatever. Those wings that came out so crispy, yummy, delicious, and I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to babysit them, and there's 70% less oil in there, or less fats in there because we're not using oil. We've got that pork roast. That is a 5-pound pork roast with all of those roasted vegetables with it, which just looks amazing. Perfectly done fries. Hardly anything left arancini because you ate them, which I think gets the seal of approval from Adam Freeman.
Oh, yes.
We've got those air-fried donuts. We've got that pear dessert that I made with the pound cake, which is absolutely mouth-watering, delicious caramelization. That maple candied bacon that you're seeing there. And then those thighs that we did that are just beautifully and perfectly charred. It really elevates your cooking. It makes things so simple. I'm walking around grabbing these out of all these machines. I want you to imagine that this is you at home. You're just gonna pop things out every night with ease. You're gonna feel like a superstar. You're gonna serve food to your friends and family that they're gonna go, wow, this is amazing. So here's those shrimp that are absolutely just, you know, perfectly crispy on the outside and absolutely moist and delicious on the inside. We actually grilled our pineapple earlier, so you can grill pineapple. You can dehydrate in here, which we're gonna talk about in just a second. So let me pop that off. And let me see, this should be warmed up at this point. Yes. So when you're batch cooking, make sure anything like burgers, because I did have burgers in here previously, that's gonna leave a lot of oil in here. So remember what that tip was. Put a little water at the bottom, and that's gonna soak up that smoke for you. But these are our Mighty Spark chicken bacon burgers. Oh, nice. So my husband's gluten-free. I mentioned that a couple times. So what I'm gonna do, if we don't get back to these, I hope we do, I'm gonna put these onto a pineapple piece. Oh, gorgeous. So we're gonna serve these in a very artisan, like yummy yum way. So we're gonna come back to those in just a few moments. But remember, it said add food, I add my burgers, I walk away.
That's it.
If I want to flip them, I can flip them if I want, you know, the sear marks on both sides. Then you can do really creative things like this. So this is our fried Oreos.
Uh-oh.
If you are a carnival aficionado, and you are a person who loves like your elephant ears and they do the fried Oreos, this is so simple to make. This is croissant dough, and then you just wrap your Oreo in it, you freeze it, and then you're gonna place it in here for about 8 minutes. And you're gonna get this perfectly baked, perfectly brown, because remember that even cooking is really important, fried Oreo. And all we're gonna do is really take it to the next level. Okay, ready? Here we go. Boop, we're gonna do our syrup.
Okay.
And then of course, if we're talking carnival, powdered sugar is a must. So let's go around with our powdered sugar. How much would you pay at the carnival for this?
Oh, come on, exactly,
right?
yeah.
And what's the problem with the carnival? It was dipped in a vat full of oil.
Right.
Okay, so that's why we go, I can only have that once a year specialty time when I go to the carnival. This was cooked with no oil, okay? So I'm gonna pop in, I'm gonna grab one here, and we're gonna pop into it just so you can see what is actually happening inside. And look at that Oreo. It is like softened inside along with the dough, you're going for it. Crispy on the outside, ooey gooey on the inside, and just absolutely delicious. Super easy to make. Do you not feel like you're at the carnival?
I've never loved you more, Carrie Melesso.
We fed you well tonight.
This is divine. This
Isn't
is
it?
a slice of heaven. The chocolate's dripping all over me, but that's okay.
It's okay, we'll get you a napkin.
This is good. How long did this take to make?
8 minutes.
8 minutes, oh wow.
Okay, so but you do have to do the dough and freeze it first, but I mean, that's just part of the prep. But you can dehydrate in here too, so let's talk about that. We dehydrated watermelon. This is something I discovered as we were preparing for this show. We took some watermelon. This time of year, we'll get a big watermelon. We may not finish all of it.
Right.
So place it into here and dehydrate. You can make your dehydrated orange and lemons and all of that for your cocktails. I love putting that in fancy cocktails. If you have bananas that are going bad, cut them and place them in here and make yourself some banana chips or apple chips. I mean, there's so many options of things that you can do dehydrated. Kale chips too, they're really expensive and you can totally make those. So we're gonna come around here to our last and then I'm gonna flip those burgers in just a minute, but this goes for breakfast. So these are everything bagel bites. So if you are a bagel person, try these, okay? And it looks from the outside, you go, okay, it looks like a bagel, and it looks perfectly browned, which is great, but I have to open up inside for you so then you can see what's happening. I'm gonna stop there just for a second so that you can see what's happening on the inside. Ready? Here we go. I'm gonna pop it. Let's go this side. Oh yeah, there we go.
What is inside?
Cream cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so there's cream cheese on the inside, but notice how it's nice and crispy on the inside, but the cream cheese is nice and ooey gooey, and you've got that nice soft interior, right? Because why? That cyclonic heating is going all the way around your foods, and it's heating evenly all the way around, so you're always gonna have that crisp, but you're always gonna have that moistness locked in. So whether it's breads that you're baking, or whether it's ribs that you're making, or how we saw that we did our chicken wings. I know Marlo tried a chicken wing, and she goes, wow. Because it was super crispy on the outside, really, really juicy on the inside. That's what you want out of your meats. That's what you want out of your baked goods. You wanna make sure that they're evenly cooked. That's important. And so that's what you're getting with the Ninja Foodi Grill.
I don't know what else can be said. I don't know what other faces can be pulled. What other looks of true adoration can happen for you to give this a go. What's fascinating for me is that I get to try new foods that we don't do in ours. You know, sometimes you get stuck in a rut and you make the same thing all the time. I love being on with Carrie and she's just opening a whole new world of different things that you can try. That will be the same story. It's quick, it's easier, it's better, it can be healthier, it's certainly more flavorful. It's not like your outdoor grill, we know that, because the outdoor grill, it takes a lot of work and there's bugs and there's weather and it flare-ups and mess and gas and propane. None of that, same flavors. Same flavors, better flavors. The air fryer functionality means we're gonna make those French fries, but they'll be healthier, less fat, less oil, less calories. Same taste, you wouldn't know the difference. We're baking in these, we're roasting in these, we're dehydrating in these. One appliance that does everything. This isn't the new kid on the block. For the past 2 years, it has been America's #1, I have it written down, #1 small home appliance company in the USA. That's big. Ninja is #1. More people are saying yes to Ninja than any other company. This product exceeds your expectations. Every day you wake up, there's billboards, there's adverts, there's commercials on the TV, there's shopping channels, there's HSN. And we love presenting things to you. We love showing you things. But I know the question might be, is it as good as it looks? No, it's better. It's absolutely better. The only difference today is my job's easier because I don't need to convince you how good it is at $230. I don't need you to spend $230. Not even $190 or $180 or $170. I mean, you get the idea. It's $120. No, it's not. Yeah, it's $119.99. $119.99 is the lowest price ever. It's a better than Black Friday price. It's a one-time only price. The price goes away at midnight. There's no other today's specials. You will not be able to order this product again this year at this price. This is one and done. For the final time after you see this tantalizing video of the things that you can cook, I'll do the colors and then we'll head back over to Kerry for our grand finale of our buffet showcase that we've got going on here in HSN headquarters. So, color-wise, we've got some exclusives, ones you can't find at retail. White, we know, it's hanging on. There's less than 4 now available. This is black, this is navy, this is cinnamon, this is red. Everybody's gonna get the veggie tray, valued at $20, and also the 5 kebab skewers valued at $10. Most popular color is the stainless steel. That is why these other colors, even with 13,000 sold, the reason why we're still hanging on to these other colors is because everybody's buying this one. Everybody's buying the stainless steel. I've got like 10 left in the black and it's still there. But look, I get the stainless, it's that high-end look, that high-end feel. It's gonna go with your appliances perhaps. If you want the stainless steel, place your order right now, right now. I want you to get your first choice. Don't forget the cookbook, the cookbook, the cookbook. There's only 1,000 or so left. Full color, it's $17.95, and it will help inspire you to do all the things that we're trying to show you to do tonight. All right, Kerry, Miss Milletta, what's next?
So we got 2 things left. Let's see if we can get them done. So notice it says add food. And remember when I was talking about it has to be easy to use and easy to clean. While Adam was talking, I preset it. I did it for baking at 350. It says add food. When baking, oh, I have to take out my, well, you know, it helps if you take out the food you were making beforehand. Okay, you'll do better than me on that. Let's just say that right now. Okay, but I'm just gonna pop this guy out. I'm just gonna set him right over here.
Okay.
And this is my breakfast. I'm actually doing eggs and peppers with some sausage in the air fryer basket right here. So I'm gonna pop this in just like that. And then I'm gonna load it in, and that's it. It's off to the races. I don't have to worry about it. It's gonna let me know when it's done. Something like that, I definitely don't have to flip because the eggs are gonna cook inside those peppers.
Right.
You could take this from breakfast to lunch, to dinner, to snacks. We did those Mighty Spark burgers, so let's go ahead and show those off here. So these are burgers that you buy already done. And they're gluten-free, which I love. So a great way to serve these to kind of add a little flair is I put them on a pineapple. Okay, so again, you can grill pineapple. Good. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of our microgreens. And these are edible flowers. So these are just like little cute ways that you can take a meal, and that looks like something I would have to go to a seriously like gourmet Malaysian restaurant or something like this to get. Again, when you have this, when you see all the recipes, you see all the things you can do, you just start getting inspired. Let's get inspired again. Fried Oreos, everything, the everything bagel bites, Pop-Tarts. That's one of the recipes that you can get from Ninja. Dehydrated fruits and your veggies. You can do kale and things like that. We did burgers. We did ribs. We did the lamb kofta and the shrimp skewers. Remember, you're getting the skewers. You could do your your chicken legs. You can do those pears, that maple candied bacon. Perfect fries every single time. So if that's you, you're just gonna have a good fry or a good onion ring. You are set with this. That roast, the wings, I mean, it goes on and on. I look forward to how much fun you're gonna have with it.
We love you.